we're back in the we're back in the northern hemisphere. First things first, I need to check. I need to check if we are live. I mean, I'd assume we are. Spectra is here. I just need to get the chat up. Yeah, he came as soon as he got a notification. Well, let's not waste any more time. People will show up when they show up. Starting off strong with bird abuse. Oh, this is the level with the ghost barrels, which do some monstrous tricks. So yeah, they're technically ghost monsters. Maybe it's best that we don't have Jack Black in playing any of the Donkey Kong characters. Then again, he's playing the currently deadbeat dad in the Mario series. Speaking of the Mario series, so recently I made a tribute drawing to Andrew Saviston's role as Yoshi, which featured both him and the famous reptile. And Saviston himself liked it. So yeah, I've technically been acknowledged by Yoshi himself. Oh, Star Kid and Next is awesome. This is the part where somebody asked me about that Mario Wonder showcase. Cue that one scene of Milhouse saying, "When are they going to get to the fireworks factory?" That was, and I wasn't the only one. Nearly all of my Koopaling fan followers on Instagram had that same reaction. But overall, I thought the showcase was above average. I liked some of the mini games. There. I like that ghost smile. Probably one of the last times we hear the classic Kremling sound. Unless I decide to stream Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I can't at the moment. But if I could, I probably would. Huh. That's pretty cool that Ultimate Mix's public demo is releasing on World 2's anniversary. Oh, I was supposed to have Squitter. Ah, well. Maybe I can get him back there. Nope, we probably can't. Or maybe I can. Ah, so that's what it was over here. If you're wondering my stance on the live chat, all Nintendo live chats are brain dead. Every single one of them, especially during a direct. And I do not feel any guilt saying that. There we go. Now we can properly commence forth, because this is a British game. A British game made by British people. Because Rare was based in the UK. I mean, that's why Gruntilda's last name is Winky Bunyan. In American slang, it's Dickwart. Ah. Well, that happened. I'm not very proud of it. I am proud of this. Unlike most people, I actually value Kitty. But you already knew that by now. Oh, now I see. Okay. Kappa Mikey fan art. Do you think Donkey Kong eats the banana normally or puts in stuff like banana? All of the above. Yeah, that's the answer. There we go. Ah. That wasn't supposed to happen. I feel like that's somebody's catchphrase from like a children's show. Okay, Uncle Al's Donkey Kong Country dub. You had with the world on your fingertips and you choose inflation? That's all I remember. Oh! So it was a catchphrase. It was either that or that wasn't part of the plan. You know, it's sad that people were once ridiculing. People were once rightfully ridiculing this type of art. Yet now these same people are on any comment section regarding something vaguely Bowser related. A specific anonymous fetish is always spammed by these idiots. I refuse to elaborate. And all of you should refrain from elaborating it. From elaborating on it. Which is why I've blocked gifs on my Instagram comment sections. Ah, there we go. No more Mike Wazowski barrel. And no more Dixie. I feel like I know what you're referring to, Spectra. Okay, I remember hating this level. Because it's really hard to... Because when I first played it, it was really hard to predict the lightning. Ah. But I'm pretty sure Tails would hate this level more than I do. Because those who have watched the Sonic the Hedgehog OVA would know he's afraid of lightning. Well, that happened. I'm proud of it. Okay. Steel barrel. Ah, God damn it. Are you talking about those dumbass three those are ugly as hell. Eh. Yeah. Ugh. I should not be allowed to play video games. As I've said multiple times, especially during the Mario Sunshine stream. Which, yeah, after after my after my change in stance on a specific character, I was worried that Sunshine would have been very fun, but no, it ended up being even more fun than I imagined. Of course, the fact that it took like 4 years to took like 4 years to beat Mario Sunshine because it took me a while to find times to play it. There we go. Hmm. I do want to see the Mario Galaxy movie, mostly as an excuse to watch something with my family in the theaters, and because it releases in my birth month. What you say? Ooh, that you only meant well. Insert that one GIF of the critic from Ratatouille becoming having a flashback. Yeah, I remember when my brother used to be obsessed with that. Used to be obsessed with that meme, and that was back in its prime in like 2015. I thought the I thought the first movie was okay. I like the 90 I like the 1993 one a bit more because of its more substantial story, I I did like the animated one, even even if it is the weaker of the two. Also, ironically enough, Yoshi was my favorite character. Yoshi was my favorite character, and the best part of the 1993 movie, especially how he was handled behind the scenes. 9 talented people controlled his animatronic. I I have an Internet Archive linked to the '93 movie. Also, thanks to the '93 Mario movie, we have proof on why Namco not fully paying for the royalty rights of Ms. Pac-Man is pretty stupid. Because, yeah, Nintendo bought the rights to a pornographic parody movie of the Super Mario Brothers movie called Super Hornio Brothers. Monkey. Oh yeah, I also saw the 1993 Mario movie at a theater once. Yeah, there was a smaller movie theater that was playing various movies, and at one point, this was where we saw Super Mario Brothers 1993 and the Barbie movie in the same year. Okay, okay. Oh wait. Actually the year before was when I watched Super Mario Brothers '93, and when I posted about it, everyone thought, you watched the movie with Chris Pratt? The associated photo that I used for my thoughts on the movie was an image from a GOG manga that featured Yoshi from the movie, and for some reason he was viewed in a much better light than King Koopa and a specific somebody in the same exact comic series, because Koopa and this anonymous individual both get killed off. And yes, this is King Koopa from the Deep cartoons. But he's referred to as American Koopa. I will send you the link once the stream is done. I need to get used to this. I like this little guy. Yeah, I saw the link that you sent me. It was the Earthworm Jim cartoon. I only watched the first episode, but it is pretty entertaining. We got Homer Simpson as Earthworm Jim. Also, the Mario folks from last stream, we were discussing TV presidents, and that made me think of, I want to know generic TV presidents that keep the show from becoming dated. Oh, I missed. Hi, Lemmy Koopa. Well, I'm not getting up there. Not even if I tried. Okay, that was a bad idea. No. That was some fancy footwork there, kitty. Okay, where's Tigger? Or Recoil, but everyone calls him Tigger. Because he does what all Tiggers do. Anyway, since I got Dixie with me, Tigger isn't required anymore. This is gonna be pain. Alrighty. Yeah, Plucky the Bird looks pretty cute. Yeah, there's a reason why I said Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition is the most hyped thing to come out of the 40th anniversary. You got Plucky the Bird. No relation to Plucky Duck, who I hear is reprising his role for the Super Pluckio Galaxy movie. Okay, yeah, Dixie is definitely best suited for this minigame. I made the same mistake. But yeah, at least I got the bonus barrel. So now that's no longer an issue. And the N stands for never give up this game. Okay, what do I need to do to change these to steel barrels? Or I just ignore it, like a wuss. Wait, I already did this level. The poisonous pipeline. We're going down the drain again. But now my controls are reversed. So this is what Captain K. Rool gave us temporarily in the Donkey Kong Country 2 playthrough. But now it's an entire level. Hooray. Ah, there we go. Ah. Well, no more on guard. Not that I had him. Down the poison drain. There was a Mario fan game called Pasta La Vista. It feels like a really obvious pun just to make, but anyways, the game, the underground music is literally titled "Down the Drain." An obvious reference to that one Rugrats episode of the same name. Anyways, once I either die or complete this level, I'm gonna tell you an episode premise that just came to me and Mr. Gojira 95. We were he sent me a meme that was, you've heard of Elf on the Shelf, but now here's Bowser on the browser. And then I sent him something I made, Larry on the Prairie. And then this just devolved into us making rhymes with the other Koopaling voices from the cartoon. And then Kooky comes in and uses his newest invention to put everyone to sleep, even King Koopa. And yeah, that became a genius episode premise, just out of the blue from that chatter. And yeah, eventually Kooky puts the entire Mushroom Kingdom to sleep, except for Princess Toadstool and Toad, who tried to find an antidote in the episode. Yeah. Mario's missing. I never played that game before. And I would know because I've been playing some of the lesser-known educational Mario games recently. I played Mario Teaches Typing, Mario's Early Years, Mario's Game Gallery. Today I revisited Mario Clash, and I find it to be a pretty underrated game. I mean, I like it about the same as Hotel Mario because they both have similar strengths, though I think Mario Clash might be a little better. Yeah, it's a lot. I feel it'll be a lot easier to play if you actually have the 3D visuals on, because I play it with 2D visuals, and yeah, I definitely need that extra depth. Well, that was easy. Hello, Nintendo TV. We're in the end game now, Jumpstar. Oh, we actually are. This is the final level of the game. The final. The chaos will be victorious.
No, what?
But yeah, this is the final boss. Not the. I at least. This is the final challenge for the stream's concern. I don't intend on getting all the banana birds. I'll do that in my own time. Yeah, Chaos does look like something in Jimmy Neutron. Especially with the early CGI. The crack behind the curtain. The Wizard of Kongs. What? What? No, what have you done? My wife's going to kill me. I used all the best pots and pans to make him. And then you just cast him aside. As if you were a stack of empty tins.
I thought that's what he was.
What? How dare you? Chaos White ticket to world domination. And I'd gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids.
I guess it just isn't your thing, isn't it?
Well, you may have defeated my robot, but I'm the master chef around here. And I reckon it's obvious that you get your goose cooked. So yeah, that's the he said meddling kids like a Scooby-Doo villain, which is why Dixie and Kitty are Scooby and Scrappy. In my stream thumbnails, that is. I'm gonna have to make a thumbnail for this one. Maybe it's us unmasking K. Rulenstein as the one behind Chaos. So yeah, K. Rool is married while Bowser isn't, but has 7 children. Okay, I need to remember how to defeat him. I mean, what the timing of the barrels is. Ah, the bottom of them. Well, that didn't work. Or as someone would say, well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Ah. Hello, Vanilla. Fuck SML. That's all I'm gonna say. And fuck my epic gaming skills too. Yeah, anyways. I need a better, because I need a more consistent way of defeating K. Rool. If you're wondering, I wouldn't say SMG4 is much better, but at least you knew when to end. Okay. That happened. There's only one three-headed boss in Super Mario Bros. And that's Tri-Clyde. Ah, so it's from behind. That's the ticket out of here. Now it becomes a DVD screensaver, or as Mario would say, look, he's a video game. Ah! I like how sentimental the end to the Super Mario World cartoon was. Yeah, even though Mama Luigi was not the last in production order, yeah, yeah, it was the perfect note to end the trilogy on. That that Diddy Kong line may be funny out of context, but in context, I don't know. It feels a bit mean towards DK. Anyways, I already mentioned that Andrew Savison acknowledged me, so yeah. It was also one of my favorite Deke Mario's style drawings too. Even though the Deke style Andrew Savison probably looks like Mr. McClary from Wish Kid, who was also played by him. Maybe that's what his design came from, because uh, Nick was already based on Macaulay Culkin, who, who was in the show's advertising. The only other characters I know are the baby, who was played by Macaulay's sister, and then there was Francis the bully, who was played by Cheatsy's voice actor. I don't know what his nickname is, but I know his real name is Francis because he hates being called that in one episode.
Francis, 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 Francis.
That's what he sounds like.
What the scale are you talking about?
I don't know. Some cartoon that nobody here has ever watched. Oh, hi, Dixie. Yeah, now I know the where to attack K. Rolenstein.
And that's not it, Kitty.
I'll be honest. Bluster Kong is what I consider the worst part about the DKC show. And no, and Leo Luster is basically
Ah, no, that sad puppy routine won't work on me.
yeah. After seeing a specific post regarding a specific reptile, that scene from Pac-Man became was going rent free in my head the past few, since yesterday. Maximum Hugh knows what I'm referring to. I'm a fan of Yoshi, but I think he may be asleep. Look at his dumbass face. Yeah, if only Dixie were here. Or as her pal Diddy call her Dix. Ah, I forgot to crouch. If Pixar made it instead of Media Lab, I mean we get far better animation, that's for sure. This was After all, this was the era when they were regularly making commercials. I still wonder what it would be like if Pixar was still an indie animation studio. I mean, obviously Disney was still on Bug's Life. Kitty, you idiot. You should have let Dixie do the job. Okay, fine, I can't stay mad at you. Unlike everyone else online. Ah, Kitty was dancing to the music. But there's no more Kitty. It's all Dixie.
After all, my name's in the title.
And not Baron K. Rule and Stein.
Oh, I missed.
But now I didn't. Come on, hit him.
Ah!
I was so close, too. This is actually kind of fun. When I'm winning. in which I'm clearly not, because I suck at video games. Just ask everyone in existence, does Soshi suck at video games? Everyone would say yes. Did the chat become stagnant? Bad idea, bad idea. So, regarding the Mario Galaxy movie, I initially thought Frank Welker would voice Yoshi, but now that I think about it, maybe it's D. Bradley Baker voicing him. Considering he voiced characters like the Chikoraf from the Green Eggs and Ham show. Which, yeah, was easily the best character in the show. I mean, I also like the guy who does not like Green Eggs and Ham, but come on, he's not the Chikoraf. Yeah, Bradley Baker's kind of like the modern Frank Welker. Ah. God, this one isn't a three-way. I think the next phase is. Because you gotta have that ninth hit somehow. Because K. Rool always loves his 9 hits. Frank Welker currently plays Scooby-Doo, but actually, I think he started. I think in the late 90s, Scott Innes voiced Scooby-Doo. Because for a majority of that century, we had the amazing Don Messick as both him and Scrappy. Although Welker was once auditioned to play Scrappy. Hey! He even came up with the catchphrase "Puppy Power." Which would later become which would later become a power source in the Pound Puppies cartoon. And its lore would change between seasons. Hell, probably between episodes, if I recall, because at one point in season 1 they changed the puppy power lore. Pound Puppies is a weird show, yet I had a lot of fun watching it. Even though it was to get one of my one of my followers to watch the Pac-Man cartoon because we both really liked Hanna-Barbera. And said follower is also a really big fan of the Donkey Kong Country games. Come on. Give me an opportunity to change to the kitty. There. Guess Kitty has to save the day. It's Kitty's conquest now. Come on. And he's presumably down for the count? He is!
Oh, my head. What happened? 1 minute I was dreaming about the world's biggest pile of bananas. The next time I was
Hey, don't worry about it. Dixie saved us, and I'm impressed. I bet even Quaker would be after that performance.
Nope! You suck at video games!
So, that was Donkey Kong Country 3. I think the Snorks are equal in terms of annoyance. Anyways, that was Donkey Kong Country 3. Two finales in 1 week. So yeah, what do I plan on streaming next? Who knows? Certainly not Mario RPG, that's for sure. I do intend on streaming the Mario All-Stars version of Mario 3 someday. Because I had a lot of fun doing Mario 3 on NES. Oh yeah, Pac-Man World 3, that's another one. I kind of... I may dread it because it's a Creature from the Krusty Krab situation regarding pacing, but... Oh well. At least Cootie Pie isn't forcing me to stream it twice. Or at least the IRL incarnation. Right, Starfy Kid? It's the same developer, so what do you expect? For them to improve from their mistakes? Anyways, Lemguin. If you cross a lemming and a penguin, you get a Lemguin. That's typo. Also, I realized the more these games progress, the less clothes the Kremlings wear. Is K. Rool a freak? Actually, that doesn't require an answer because the correct answer is yes. One of the fat bird is named Booty Bird. There's no way my big bird booty would fit into that hole. Quote from Birdtoven from the Birdtoven animated series. Nibla. And Bounty Bass. Baza. Oh, it sounds like Zaza. There's the last gleaming. I don't have Earthworm Jim, so I can't stream it. Anyways, Belcha. All the enemies get just their game sprites, yet the bosses get full renders. Ew, that one's kind of ugly. And there's Chaos. And Bad Mr. Frosty. This ugly looking MF. Yes, I am still alive. Because you didn't get all the banana birds. Where is my name? There. Elephant. And then Burger King shows up. It's Squidder. Spider. There's this bird, the mascot of the worst website on planet Earth. There's Ungard, our beloved Ungard. Not much to say besides the fact that we love him. Then Squawks, another one of our beloveds. Brothers Bear, I barely got to meet any of them. Get it? Barely. This is the part where you guys are supposed to laugh. Then again, my joke is so bad that not even Roscoe is laughing. But I feel like if I'm gonna have to beat this game to completion, I'm gonna have to meet all of these bears. Then the crucial Kongs.
You could forget about me.
Well, we did, Funky Kong. Then there's the superior pompous Kong. The superior pompous and rich Kong. Don't at me. Then there's Wrinkly Kong. Her last surviving debut.
I can't believe I lost at this video game.
Fuck, I lose. Want to go in and get banana. Look at him. Look at him go. That's Kitty Kong.
And don't forget about me, the star of the game.
Yep, Dixie Kong. A perfect landing, too.
You had to jinx it.
The Crazy Kong creators, they created Crazy Kong. I don't think these people made Crazy Kong for the arcade. It's like that weird Donkey Kong hack that was somehow official. El Rey.
No way, El Rey.
The Bug House 9. And thank you, Nintendo Power. And Howard Lincoln. And then everyone else. Iwas. Koji Kondo. And Greg Mails and Chris Sutherland. And I believe Steve Mails. Silicon Graphics Computers. And once again, Silicon Graphics Computers. Original Donkey Kong creator, Shigeru Miyamoto. But yeah, speaking of Nintendo Power, I recently got the Mario Mania guide presented by Rare and Nintendo. There we go. That was Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble, and I will end with this amazing song.